Hey, welcome to Money Manifesting Made Easy. If you are in this group, you were invited or a friend invited you. And we are at the beginning stages of creating this energy and then healing this energy within us. Hey, good morning. Glad you're here. It's actually afternoon. So be sure to mute your microphone. Very good. So this training is going to be focused in on, yes, healing money energy, healing the energy of money. But really, as we all know, it's not about the money, is it? So we're going to be talking about a new technique that we've been developing that includes some amazing stuff and bringing it together in a space where when we're in the mind, the subconscious and the conscious, and allowing the superconscious to do the work. And we're going to explain how that's done. So if you're here, you're wondering, all right, well, how can I get this? How can I get the money that I need? How can I do these things? Just, hey, Moto G7 play. I'm going to see if I can, very good. The issue about figuring out how to make money from home with limiting health issues and finding what I enjoy that I can handle and not something that would be soul sucking. I totally hear you, Rowan. Yeah, absolutely. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be kind of first setting the foundation today, because we're going to be doing this work over the next 4 weeks. And this is this bonus training. And I wanted to create this environment for the bonus training because you are helping us refine it. And I discovered something with all of my study of metaphysics and physics and science and the research that's going on in science and all of that. And we've been working with clients with this and having massive shifts. And in this reprogramming, if you will, and using the superconscious. So the first thing I want to do is kind of give you a visual of what that looks like. And so I'm going to be opening up a photo of that and what that looks like. Hey, welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. And so opening up what that looks like, and I put a photo of this in the group so you can have a look at it. And I am going to share my screen real quick because I'm going to be showing you this exact thing that we shared on Facebook. So if you recall, we have this image here of an iceberg. And yes, this is a concept that we're going to be applying to ourselves. So if you understand this concept, you are in a very good place to make some massive shifts. So consciousness, this is what we're aware of right now. And science says we're really only conscious of 10% of everything. And we can only just imagine what does that 10% look like. And the analogy I like to give people when dealing with understanding what does conscious mean. Imagine you're walking through a mansion. And this mansion has many, many rooms, many levels. But when you go into the mansion, it's completely dark. And the only way to see where you're going is if you have a flashlight. So that means you can see only what the flashlight is shining on. It's kind of like our consciousness. Only what we're focused and what's right here, we're consciously aware of. But like the mansion, there's all these other rooms and all these other levels that we're just not aware of. So that's what the unconscious is. It's this part of us that not only has experiences held in memory from when we were really little, from birth to like 7 years old, but science is showing us that within our DNA, there's memories there. And they're saying some of these memories that we have within our DNA go back 7 generations. And I know I worked with a couple in the group who have experienced generational memories. So this is part of the unconscious. Then we have this superconscious. this intelligence, if you will. And it looks like in the image here that it's outside of us, but it's outside and inside of us. And we all have access to it. And so we're going to be doing today, asking permission to access the superconscious so that we can get to work in reprogramming these old patterns, old programmings, old beliefs, all of these things running unconsciously in the background that's preventing us from moving forward and getting the things we want. And in working with people, I found in asking them, what is your biggest challenge on your spiritual journey? All of the questions that I've asked hundreds of thousands of people fall under 3 categories: money, things, relationships. Money, things, relationships. And so we started working on, all right, if it's money, things, and relationships, usually it's our current reality and our desired reality. There's something not lining up between the two. Can you relate to this? So this picture here is just an idea of what we're working with, because we can't see it, we can't touch it, we can't taste it, we can't take it out of our head and dissect it and look at it, because we are it, right? So we have an idea of what it is we're working with. So consciously, there's only a small percentage of what we're consciously aware of. That's just the tip of the iceberg. And if you look underneath, what's not seen underneath the level of the water, the part of the iceberg, it's much, much bigger. There's so much more there. And then we look at the water, the air, everything that connects all of these things. This is the superconscious. And so we're going to be working today with the superconscious and doing the work for us. Very good. So I'm just going to check in here, see how we're doing. I do believe there is somebody who needs to come in. Love that image. I wonder if medical science will ever develop a way to let everyone easily tap into these DNA memories with some sort of scanner. They are tapping into these DNA memories through the superconscious. Yeah, definitely. Very good. So I just want to check in here, make sure that we're all good. Awesome. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing on what your current reality is and then what your desired reality is. Okay, so a lot of us in our current reality, we want more money. We don't have enough money. We don't have enough of the relationship that we want. We don't have enough of the things that we need or that we want. So in our current reality, tell me in the comments what's going on with you in your current reality. So a lot of us are here with, I don't have enough money, I don't have a job, some things that are happening in your life that you're looking at that you want to change, or you want to bring in more of this abundance. And so when I ask the question within the group, you know, what is your biggest challenge when it comes to, you know, manifesting this money? And so some of your responses were just amazing. So I want to thank you for taking the time out and responding to us. But attracting significant sums of money has been challenging for me in the past, is one response. Someone else saying, believing that I can. So just even having the belief that they can attract money. This is powerful. And channeling the energy, being able to, okay, I have this desire, now the money is coming in so that I can attain this. So being able to channel the energy. And another one mentioned mindset and faith. So having the right mindset and faith that it's there, that it's happening. So just sharing it with you, some of the responses that I got with your biggest challenge when it comes to manifesting money. Not knowing or understanding how to manifest it. Wonderful. We're going to be going over that today. And other responses. Believing it will happen and following up with consistent action rather than fear and doubt. So you recognize that when you're starting to move in a direction, fear and doubt might come up. So this could be a block for when you're coming to that place of getting uncomfortable, succeeding maybe. You're coming to that place where it's time to expand and step into this reality, but something from your past pulls you back into your comfort zone. So this is a wonderful place to be when you can feel when that's happening. Another one said, patience for it to happen. Somebody said, I actually get panic attacks when I have money, and I always give it away as I cannot hold the energy. So as soon as you have it, you're giving it away. Very good. My current living situation is living in my childhood home with my disabled mother and 2 younger sisters. None of us have enough income to be financially independent, so we are all kind of financially dependent on each other. I'd love to manifest more money beyond my disability income to both become more financially independent, but also to be able to help my family as well. So that's a really good place to be in, and understanding that, and how even though you might have this disability, and this disability, especially if you're receiving SSDI or Social Security income every month, you become dependent on that. And so you do kind of put yourself in a box. And we're going to show you how you can remove that box while you get off of that situation. Very good. But disability, there's absolutely nothing wrong with disability, but it does limit you. And I think you know what I'm talking about. Very good. Excellent. So in our current reality, you're sharing information. All right, this is the current reality. And so if your current reality is, I need more money, feel that statement in your body. I need more money. And how many of us say that every day? I need more money. However, within the subconscious, you are setting up an energetic movement of lack. Just saying I need more money has you focused in on the lack. Do you feel that? So we're looking at your current reality and your desired reality. So like Rowan said, your current reality, I'm on disability, I'm supporting my family's supporting me, we need each other. There's no financial independence here, we're dependent on each other. So all of this creates more of that lack. Do you feel that? And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at your desired reality, what you want. So we have the current reality and the desired reality, and then the resistance in between. And we're going to be healing the resistance in between. And this is why this money manifesting made easy, it's really not about money. It has nothing to do with money and everything to do with money. Do you feel that? And so we're looking at our current reality and our desired reality. In our current reality, if we're looking at, I don't have enough, I'm not getting anywhere, I need more things, I want these things, we are actually keeping us anchored in lack. So we're going to be working with the superconscious on how to reprogram these unconscious programs running in the background. Okay, very good. So I want to read to you some more of the responses that I got. And I want to tell you that this group started out with just a small number of people wanting this bonus training. And this bonus training we're doing because we're fine-tuning it and we're wanting your feedback and results. So we're looking for your results with this bonus training, because this is new. We're just starting to do this, and it's starting to build from here. So your results are going to be powerful. And somebody else says, as they're coming in, their biggest challenge with manifesting money is receiving. So we're definitely going to be working on that. Somebody said, good question. I hope I learned it. I hope I learned how to do this. Very good. And another response is figuring out how I'm capable of doing from home that will fit within my limitations, both health and otherwise. This is you, Rowan. You probably recognize your answer. Your responses have been wonderful. And also being something that I enjoy rather than feeling like it's draining my soul and turning me into a zombie. Absolutely. So you want to be able to have fun with this. Have fun with this. So you're focusing in on soul draining and becoming a zombie. And now we're going to shift it to putting on, how can I have fun with this? That kind of shift. Do you feel that, darling? Very good. And guiding where it goes to be used, and used it toward my most benevolent outcome. Another one said manifesting success. And another one said, I don't know, but I would love to solve this. So many of us are dealing with this unaligned money manifesting thing. And we talk about law of attraction, and many people say, you know, law of attraction doesn't work and all of these things. And we're going to be showing you why. Are you guys ready? Because one of the first things we're going to be doing is asking permission from the superconscious. Let me just check in with my notes. So we're going to be focused on clearing these underlying programs that are running in the background, in the subconscious. And we're going to be using the superconscious to do the work. So what you're going to be doing is sitting and allowing this to happen. So if you've been with me and you understand, we use EFT, emotional freedom technique, as a tool to recognize, even though this is happening, I choose. This is going to take EFT down into an amazing level. So we're going to be programming from the superconscious. So what I would love for you to do is to sit and relax in your chair and close your eyes, because we're going to be looking at our current reality and comparing that to the desired reality. So Rowan, you'd like to have your living situation improve, maybe even financially independent. So that's your desired reality. But your current reality is disability and financially dependent. You're financially dependent on each other, and you're dealing with a disability that limits you. Supposedly, you're given ideas that limits you on what you can and cannot do. And I work with people with disabilities. I've been working with people with disabilities for over 20 years. So this is a mindset. Disability is a mindset. And yes, Social Security looks at all of the things you can't do compared to somebody who can do it. So they're focused in on the things that you can't do. But once you get that disability, throw out what you can't do. And now we're going to focus in on what you can do. And so we're going to be healing this from the inside out. Okay. So as you're sitting there and listening to me, I'm going to be using some muscle testing. Some of us know about muscle testing. So what I do is I create an O and I tighten my fingers around it. And then I create pinchers where I open it. So I go in here and I open it. If there's resistance, it's a no. If it opens wide without any resistance, it's a yes. And so as you sit and come on in and sit and be with your current reality and focus in on your desired reality, the difference between the two, on a pain scale of 1 to 10, where are you? 1, no problem. I'm there. I can feel it. I feel it's right there. All I have to do is step into it. 10, oh my God, I never seem to get what I want. I'm stuck in the situation. Where are you right now with your current reality and your desired reality? Where are you right now? So step in. I use muscle testing very similar to that as well. Yeah, it's a wonderful tool. So sit right now. Where are you right now in your current reality compared to the desired reality, what you want? And what is that number? your resistance. That number, the higher the number, the more resistance you have to it. Because we're going to be focused only on the resistance. We can't change your current reality, it is. And reality transurfing talks about the mirror world, that we can't change the material world. We have to go into the other side of the mirror, the unseen part of the mirror, and change it there first. And then the material world follows through. And so your current reality is, it's coming up at about an 8. Yeah, so that's pretty powerful. That is pretty powerful, where you are now and where you want to be. So your resistance to that is about an 8. Very good. So what I'd like to do now, since we've got some numbers coming in, where you're at between your current reality and your desired reality. Where are you on a scale of 1 to 10? 1, I'm there. I'm so there. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. 10, I never get what I want. Money always seems 10 steps away. I'm limited. I don't want to be where I'm at. Things have to change or I'm checking out kind of thing. So where are you? Because 10 is a pretty powerful. 10 is strong resistance. Very good. So what I'd like to do now is ask your superconscious, your subconscious, and your conscious awareness. Your conscious awareness, the tip of the iceberg, the subconscious, what's under the water, and the superconscious, this massive intelligence that we all have connection to. Permission to do this work. And I'll just take a moment to check in with some muscle testing. Yes, I got a yes. At least I'm learning to recognize abundance in forms other than money, which is helpful to keep my spirits up. Yeah, because abundance energy is money. So I was working with somebody, she's like, oh my God, I got to get $700. I need to get these cabinets because I got to redo my kitchen and all of these things. She was stressing out. And I said, let's just sit down and imagine what your kitchen will look like when it's all done. And so she sat there and she's like, oh my God, this is exactly this is what I want. This is what I want. It's happened. Here's what happened. She didn't get the money for it. Somebody donated her the cabinets and the exact cabinets she needed. So it's abundance. It's the things that come to you. It's not separate from money. Very good. Excellent. So I do have permission to talk to the superconscious about making these shifts. So what I'd like to do is talk to the superconscious. Superconscious, if you could go in and make some massive changes to the programming around money and the limitations of money, make these massive changes, rewrite these blueprints, and anything else that needs to come to the surface and release. So allowing that to happen. Checking in with the muscle memory, it's happening. Thank you, superconscious. So allowing the belly to expand, allowing the belly to release, and taking very gentle sips of relaxed breaths. No forced breathing, just allow the superconscious to do its work. And so superconscious, I want you to go in and find old memories, past, present, and future, memories of fear, of stepping into our purpose. Find these memories that are sabotaging us from moving forward and diffuse them and replace them with programs that allow us to step into our purpose. Diffuse the sabotaging thoughts and replace those thoughts with open, expanded, allowing. Very good. And you're just allowing this to happen. It's happening. There's nothing you have to do. You may feel some stuff coming up. You can tap on it, even though I'm feeling this pain in between my shoulder blades. While I'm doing this work, I choose to allow it to move completely through me. Just allow that pain to come through you. And I know a couple of you here are reality transurfers, so we want to activate the plat. And the plat is between the shoulder blades. So just bring your focus and attention between the shoulder blades. And imagine, if you will, you have wings that are tightened up and squished together right between your shoulder blades. And your wings are beginning to open up right from this activating of the plat between the shoulder blades. And you feel your wings opening up. And your wings are opening up even larger than the room you're sitting in. And just allow this process to happen. We're activating the plat. And then your desired reality. We talked about your current reality. Now focus in on your desired reality. What does that look like? The end result, because it's not the money. It's like, oh, this wonderful money, now I'm happy, right? It's the happiness and the freedom that we want. So feel that happiness and freedom as if you already have the money, because you already do. It's in the space of variations. It's there. And allow your wings to keep expanding, activating the space in between the shoulder blades in the back. This is opening up. And this work is happening on such deep, deep, profound levels. Just allow the work to happen. And Superconscious, if you can go through all of the memories that trigger us when it comes to getting uncomfortable and replace those with confidence in stepping into our purpose. Allow the Superconscious to do its work. Very good. And feeling this opening happening within the plat. Now creating your image, your slide, see yourself already having your desired results. Your current reality compared to the desired reality. Take a snapshot of what it looks like, feels like, smells like, tastes like, sounds like. It's already happened. It's there. Very good. Nice shifts happening within the superconscious, creating space for allowing. And superconscious, allow the conscious awareness to feel when we're falling back into old patterns, and then get those old patterns, reprogram them, and eliminate any self-sabotaging. Allow yourself to engage with the plat, feel that activation happening. Some people don't feel anything. Some people might feel a tingling, warming sensation. Some people feel an opening, expanding sensation. I've had somebody just tell me from behind, it felt like somebody was hugging them from behind. Whatever that is, just feel it. Allow that opening to take place. Beautiful. So what we want to do is end with what that feels like in the desired results. So you have your current reality and desired reality. The superconscious is working on correcting, reprogramming, and bringing to the surface the resistance between the current reality and the desired reality, so that it's kind of doing this. So your current reality might be something we don't want. I don't have enough money. And your desired reality is this space of having what you need. Everything you need is here. So begin to allow yourself to relax into this and recognize when you go back into old habits. I don't have enough. I need more money. and recognize, wow, this statement and this belief, I need more money, keeps me in the spiral of I need more money. So we're going to begin to ask different questions or make different statements. And these statements put your focus, awareness, and attention on it. So your focus and awareness and attention was on not having enough money. Now we're going to put your focus, awareness, and attention on how can I allow in this abundance? Beautiful. So allowing ourselves to just sit with this, allowing the superconscious to do its work. And as we go through our current reality, we're going to start becoming aware of, oh my gosh, that old programming I'm becoming aware of, and we replace it with the new programming. Old programming is, I don't have enough, I need more money. This is keeping you in a space of lack. How can I allow in this money that is trying to come to me so that I can have and experience this abundance? This abundance is here. It's right here. How can I allow it in? And then make space for it. Very good. So sometimes fear will come up. So allow the superconscious to go in and rewrite and reprogram the fear memories that come up. Recognize them, have them come to the surface, rewrite them, diffuse them from no longer sabotaging us. Because many of us, as we're working through this and we're getting to a space where it's coming, and then we get uncomfortable. We get uncomfortable in stepping into our purpose and stepping into and allowing this energy. We start to get uncomfortable. And this is when our past beliefs, our past traumas, our past experiences will pull us back into our comfort zone. So super conscious, I want you to recognize all of these fear patterns and rewrite them to diffuse all of these fear programs that are running in the background, so that as we step into our purpose, we step into it with confidence. And yes, it might be scary, but we don't shriek back into our comfort zone. We step into this open, expanding energy with ease. Very good. And so what we want to do is we want to end on the desired reality. Every single time you feel yourself running those old programs in the background, remember your desired reality and just sit with it and allow it. Create a slide of what that looks like as if it's already happened. This is where creativity and imagination comes in. And this is why Einstein was so adamant about children developing their creativity. Our creativity is the bridge between the conscious, the unconscious, and the superconscious. It's this creativity. Get those creativity's juices flowing. So get very clear on this slide what it is you want as if it's already happened. Oh my gosh, I got $20,000 and this is exactly what I wanted. It's exactly what I needed. I'm able to move forward with confidence, without fear, without doubt, without any of these things. I'm able to step into my purpose. What does that picture look like for you? And it's different for everyone. That's the thing. What does it look like for you? Very good. So a lot of things are happening on such deep levels. There's processes going on the superconscious level. Because your subconscious said, yeah, go for it. So the superconscious is in there doing the work. So over the next 24, 48 hours, sit with it. Sit with this. How are you guys doing? Very good. Excellent. So your identity is working against you when you say, I don't have enough money. You're identifying as a person without enough money. And so this identity begins to work against you. And what we're doing is, when you're having an identity of wanting to get there, you sabotage it. This is when we have two opposing beliefs. Like, yes, I want money, but inside, no, you're not deserving of that money. As soon as you get money, you got to give it away. Money is the root of all evil. So when you have these two opposing beliefs, you sabotage yourself. Done. No matter what you try to do, you are going to sabotage yourself. And this is in the unconscious and superconscious realm. You can consciously know, yeah, of course I need money. Logically, I need money. I got to get a job. I got to get this money. But subconsciously, there are programs running that are working against you unconsciously, because the subconscious thinks it's protecting you because of something happening in the past. And as soon as you start to step into this, receiving the money, getting the job, successful, all of these things, this requires an opening and an expanding. It can be scary. And so the subconscious is going to pull you back into your comfort zone. This is self-sabotage. This is self-sabotage. Excellent. Very relaxed. Wonderful. Excellent. Yeah, that's a good place to be. Very relaxed. So very, very good. So what we want to do is we want to end in a focused, powerful place. So conscious, subconscious, superconscious. Become aware of when resistance is coming. And as soon as that resistance is coming, anchoring in, becoming relaxing into it. As soon as you feel that resistance coming, the superconscious gets to work on it, releasing those old programs, replacing them with relaxed, opening, expansive programs. So allow the subconscious to anchor into, oh my gosh, I'm getting tight, I'm getting nervous, relaxing into it. Boom, the superconscious is going to work. So we're going to anchor that. As soon as you become aware, my body is tightening up, my body is resisting, there's some kind of sabotage coming up, relax into it. And then allow the superconscious to begin working on those old programs and releasing those old programs. Very relaxed. Very relaxed is exactly where we want you to be. Very good. So in ending on that note, you know, I've been doing a lot of research and I came across Dr. Gary Flint's work. And his work is giving commands to this superconscious. So we've done work with EFT and tapping and becoming consciously aware, even though this is happening, this is our current reality, I choose, this is the desired reality. So we're going back and forth between the current reality and the desired reality, and then relaxing into the desired reality. But now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be incorporating more of Dr. Gary Flynn's work and giving commands to the superconscious, because it's intelligent and it goes to work with intention. It goes to work right away with intention. And so, what are you really focused on? What are you focused on? And it's your thoughts, what you're digesting within the mind. Such as, I want to make more money. If you're focused in on, I want to make more money, let's feel that for a moment. If you're focused in on, I want to make more money, can you feel what's happening in your body? Does it create resistance? Because the focus on, I want to make more money, is focused on lack. Do you feel that? Do you feel that? It's such a tiny, subtle shift, isn't it? Tiny, subtle shift. And this is when we become aware that your most precious gift is your focus, awareness, and attention. And if we're focusing on our current reality, we're getting more of our current reality. However, if we change our focus to the desired reality, allow the superconscious and the subconscious to clear out those old programmings and keep our focus in on the desired reality as if it's already happened. Step into it as if it's already happened. And this is part of that, if you're a reality transurfer, this is part of that frailing concept. And if you're not sure what frailing is, let me know. We can talk more about that. But frailing is your essence taking on form, taking on shape. So if you're frailing, I need to make more money, your frail is going to take on the shape of lack. If you're open, I am open to receive whatever it is I need, your frail is going to take on that shape. So this is very important to become aware of. Are you focused on not failing than on success? I hope I don't fail. Do you feel the difference between I don't want to lose and I'm winning? Do you feel that difference? It's what you're focused in on. What's between the resistance? Very good. Checking in. How are you guys doing? So this first one is just the foundation, just to give you an idea of how money manifesting made easy. You know, all of us, that's what we want. We want either money, things, or relationship. And it doesn't matter what the thing is. If you're internally running programs in the background, you will self-sabotage yourself. And so as we begin to use the superconscious, it's ready to do the work for you. And I've been doing work on this myself, and I've come into pleasantly surprised situations where, you know, all of this money is being thrown at me in different situations, in so many different situations. I just had one yesterday where I did some work for a local university, and I gave them a price quote for so many hours, and it only took 2.5 hours instead of the 6 hours. And they said, well, we're paying you for the 6 hours. What a pleasant surprise. So all of these things just opening up and creating this for my desired reality. My desired reality is just having this space of being able to do the things I want to do with joy, with enthusiasm, with excitement, with wonderful experiences, with blessings, with pleasant surprises. So that's my desired reality. So what I'd like you to do, until we meet again next week, what I'd like you to do is get very clear on your slide. And your slide is your desired reality. Some of what comes up is worry about pushing myself beyond my limits when trying to work, and then having my physical and mental health disabilities destabilize, excuse me, because that has happened before. So you have something that happened in the past which created fear. So superconscious, I'd like you to work on the fear of succeeding. The fear of succeeding, because with the fear of succeeding comes with pushing myself beyond my limits and feeling burned out and overexhausted. So we're going to have the superconscious work on those programs that are running in the background, because you know what you can say yes to. What needs to get clear is what are you saying no to? Because if you're getting to a point where you're beyond your limits, that means you're saying yes to too much, and you need to be saying no. So getting very clear on what you can and can't do is a process. And so superconscious, we want you to work on the programs that are running in the background that keep you in a limited box based on what disability means. Very good. So disability can mean so many things. And what disability means is what a normal person can do, you're compared to that. So we're not comparing you to anything. And in my book, there are no disabilities. There are only abilities, or different abilities. We all have different abilities. I can't climb trees, but I can swim. So I get an F for climbing trees, A for swimming. Does that mean I have a disability? No, I have a different ability. So just a little bit of a mind shift for you, Rowan. Yes, you, according to Social Security, in order to get your monthly payments, you have to match the criteria for disability, but it does not have to define you. So Superconscious, go in and deep and find the things that define you and remove them because they do not define you, and replace them with different abilities. Now look for those. You have to look for those. And this is your purpose. Because when you're doing your purpose, darling, there's no exhaustion. Very good. It's happened before. So Superconscious, I'd like you to go in and clear out those memories that happened before that have fear attached to them. And instead, reprogram to recognize when it's time to anchor. It's time to anchor into your abilities. Very good. Very good. Excellent. So what we're going to be doing is next week is Christmas. I'm going to be asking everybody in the group when is a good time to do session 2 of our 4-week training. And we're going to be having all kinds of stuff go on in the group for this bonus training. And I want to hear from you. What's been going on with you with the Superconscious going to work with this? And how is this affecting your everyday thought patterns, your everyday resistance, your everyday responses? What is going on? Start to pay attention with what's going on in your body. Very good. All right. So with that said, I want to thank you for being on this journey with me. And this is a powerful, powerful tool that we have been working on in the background, and we wanted to provide this for you. You are our beta group, and so your feedback, your testimonials, your shifts, anything that's happening within you is going to be greatly appreciated, and I want to hear from you. All right, so with that said, I am going to go ahead and stop recording, and I look forward to seeing you next week.